Hey, friends. Quick little update from my life. It's Friday afternoon. I'm done working. It's raining. You hear the rain outside. Made some coffee. Warmed up some cookies. Oh, yeah. Things are good. We're going to have a look at this September special Ask a Silly Question Day. Bonus puzzle. Question after a bad pun, perhaps. Get it? Charles, who composed the unanswered question in 1908. Well, these are some tight corridors in this puzzle. Alright, don't know. Farm structure with broadside barns. Broadside of a barn. Duck as a question. Evade, perchance? A smartphone assistant who has asked many questions. It's probably Siri. I'm going to say it's area. I'm going to talk with my mouth full. Those are both melons. Not a lot of Siri questions. Oh, silly questions. 3 questions. Okay. Help. Blank. A screen image that may include a question. The icon that you would click on to get help. Sources of peat. Plural. Bogs. I think it's bogs. Could be fens. Show that introduced the Blues Brothers. In brief, that was on SNL. So does this look good? Gemeralds? Yep, that's what we call those. We call those gemeralds. Tied, even. Tall tale. You do at a wedding say that. And then we'll just round that out there. Tendons. Stretch it, mate. No. Tensor? Maybe I don't know the answer to that. Are tendons muscle? I think they are. Okay. College admissions exam. Uh-oh. Tensor. Yeah, I think so. I think that's a muscle. College admission exam that includes 58 math questions. The SAT, most likely. Because I don't think it's the ACT. How are you? Question from a wait person. A server at a restaurant, I would guess. How are we? How are we today? Seems plausible. I'm gonna back off. Put forward as a question. Well, put is a sneaky word in crossword clues because it can be past tense. And it has to be in this case, I think. So you pose the question, you put it. Commuters' payments. Likely tolls. I bet you 12 down is talking about Philbin asking a bunch of questions. Jim, who played Gomer Pyle. Don't know who that person was. Word preceding and following, or no. Howie Mandel loves to ask people the status of deals. Gets every question right on. That would be acing a test. Tried to avoid a tag. Dipped, ducked, dived, or dodged. I don't know if that's the type of tagging we're talking about. An ATM user's code is a PIN. 20 questions category. Typically, animal, vegetable, mineral. That's the one I'm going to type in. Pop the question. It's a way to say propose to somebody. Magazine staffers. I bet that's editors. Abbreviated to EDS. A cut or a scrape to a toddler would be an owie. And it is Alex Trebek whose questions were answers. Who is John Blank? An oft-repeated question. Atlas shrugged. Not a book I have chosen off of my father's bookshelf. So I do not know the name of any characters from it. An Alpine Lodge. My F1 is showing. An Alpine Lodge, a ski hut. Don't like ski hut very much. We're gonna leave that blank. A life of blank, easy existence. A life of leisure, can't fit that. Prepare to question, say, with in. You swear somebody in, you would be getting them on the stand at a trial, ready to question. A Passover meal with the 4 questions. That is Seder. Hardly know her. Stately shade tree. I don't know what that's a reference to anymore. Like, one of our early poets, naturalists, coined the phrase the stately elm, I think. Anyway. Rankin, who wrote A Question of Blood. This may be a very well-known author, but I don't know it. Bug-eyed. I'm feeling agog here. Seems like a good time to write agog. Okay, the spreadsheet contents. Well, in my life, spreadsheets have sheets with them. And then within sheets you have cells. And then within cells you have data. But I bet we're going to skip a couple of those layers. My work life. Shop talk. Jargon? I don't think, well, it doesn't fit. I'm unsure. You rang? Asks the butler. Stimulus that may raise the question, what died? An odor. You don't want to be in the room with someone who's asking that question. A questioner on a game show. Could put MC. I could spell out M-C-E-M-C-E. I want it to be host. I'm going to put MC. If you are causing doubts about something, you call it into question. And then it's not all of the above in this questionnaire, so it must be none. And those, well, we'll check them real quick. These are all looking like words. Mafia Don. Without further ado, and a ton of bricks, we are the champions. Yeah, that all looks good to me. 96. Blank. A hit by Question Mark and the Mysterians from 1966. Oh, yeah, would have been a pretty sick pull for me to figure that one out. 96. Tears. Too many teardrops. All right. What do we got for downs? Lord. Ooh, you see how I got all, this happens like every time I decide I have an opportunity to prove how clever I am. Turns out that I'm wrong. So I think I need to write, Lord, is it I? Here. Which means it wasn't posed, and put wasn't in past tense. Let's just posit a word that means to pose a question. Sorry, Siri. The old Vic, I think, is gonna work there. Suffix with ranch. Suffix. Ranchero. Break a commandment. Sin. Charles Ives. Good for you. Congrats. Oh, it's not tolls. It is fares. And we have Babar, the Elephant King of Kidlit. Questions arising after they've been posited. There he is. There's Reach. Final answer. Political cartoonist Thomas. I surely don't know who you are. 1871. Come on. Well, his name was Thomas Nast. Because the weight person was asking, how was it? Those first few bites. Oh my gosh. Shh. Don't talk about that. Where's Waldo? More Kid Lit. Bring it. Oh! You guys seeing this? Pause it and pose. Look at that. Put forth. That's fun. I guess, I mean, within the space of questions. It makes sense that we got so many close related words. Okay, football scores. You gotta do touchdowns unless you're Iowa. Then you rely on safeties and punts for your entire offensive scheme. That's a fair question. Oh, but okay, so if anybody's not from the state of Iowa, you may not know. I'm flexing on the rivals. This is Iowa State, not Iowa. University of Iowa can't score a touchdown. Save the last right now. Alright, questionnaire blank name. Having fun with acid. Uncle Ben's. Jim Neighbors. I think I've heard that name before. A British prog rock group. Lucky Man. I don't know what that is. Tried to avoid a tag. Probably slid. I thought it was ELO. I don't think I'm going to change much else. ELP? Electric Light People. What's going on? Okay. A study in which prospective voters are questioned. A poll. I see means you understand. Who's next in line at the barbershop? We got Roger Ebert, who wrote a book. Fire Away. Ask me that question. Lil Abner. That's some kind of character. I think this is Jack Parr. Who knows? We'll see. Don't know what that thing that he hosted was. Visitors from Distant Worlds. E.T.'s. Who's John Galt? A collectible piece of cartoon art. That's the cell that they drew on. Ah. It is Parr, but you have to spell it the right way. Because I believe this is a ski chalet. A Timothy's chalet. Shakespeare. Seems to be Hamlet. King Lear. Oh, back to back. Shaky. King Lear daughter who asked the question, to whose hands have you sent the lunatic king? Regan? Megan? Those seem like un-Shakespearean names. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a Lego my ego. Okay. The life of... Oh, it could... I think I'm going to say it's Miley, but I'm not going to say it until the last letter. Peruvian of yore, an Inca, a golden ager. I guess your golden ages are when you're old. Some questionnaire replies. Guess we're going to spell it nose with an E. Ian Rankin, that's a name. It's probably lingo. I, me, mine. Not just I'm at mine. I, me, mine. Okay. The life of... Let's look before we type. Kylie, Wiley, Eiley, Riley. Could be right. Tylee. I don't think it's Tylee. Yiley, Wiley, Eely. Oily. The life of Oily. Piley, Ailey, Siley, Diley, Filey, Giley, Giley, Hiley. Kylie, Lily, Ziley, Jiley, Siley, Viley, Biley, Niley, Miley. So yeah, I'm back to thinking it's either R or M, and it was R. I may have done some of that for the content, but I really didn't know Pretty sure it wasn't Megan. Okay. Well, silly questions. I will ask one now. Since you made it all the way to the end, you still up? Okay, I assume you're not. So good night, sleep well. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.